Hello, and welcome to Conscious Corner with Greg Campese, brought to you by Awaken Center for Human Evolution. And today we are bringing to you another Conscious Cinema Spotlight, and I'm very excited about this one. I love this movie, The Greatest Showman. In fact, I would call this the greatest movie. So I had my eye on this for a while. I was waiting for it to come out and in the theaters, and I couldn't wait for it to hit the theaters. And it was right around Christmas. There was a lot going on. And I wasn't sure if the kids would want to see it or not. I mean, it was about the circus, but it was hard to tell from the previews. And we all went to the theater to see it, and we all loved it. Me and my girlfriend, the kids, absolutely enjoyed it. I would say that this is honestly pure entertainment, the way it was meant to be. This is what movies are meant to be, just a joy to watch. And it connects with you on so many different levels. And that's what I wanted to talk about. So The Greatest Showman stars Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron, and I mean, just there, it's a movie worth seeing. And Michelle Williams as well. So, I mean, just amazing cast. And so, The Greatest Showman is about P.T. Barnum creating the first circus, and this is also a musical. So, it's just entertaining from start to finish. And not only is the movie just incredibly well done and really touches your soul, but the music and every word and every song really touches your heart and your soul. So the movie starts with him as a little boy. He's actually the son of a tailor, poor, doesn't have a lot of money, and there's a girl that he really likes, that it's one of those kind of kid romances where he wants to marry her when he grows up kind of a thing, but she comes from a very rich family. He comes from a poor family. So, especially back then, and not that everything has changed completely these days, but back then especially, the rich stuck with the rich, the poor stuck with the poor. So he wanted to give her the life that she grew up with. So it was part of his mission to be successful, also for her to give her the life that she wanted. And it starts out with him not getting there and him being disappointed in his life. And the ironic thing was that she was very happy. They had two daughters, and she just loved being with him and loved the family that they had. And that was all she wanted. But for him, in his mind, he needed to be successful and rich in order to give her what he thought she needed. And part of it was also to prove to her parents that he wasn't just a poor kid, that he could be successful. So there's that dynamic too. So he goes and he starts this museum of oddities, basically, of, stuffed dead animals, giraffes, things that people wouldn't normally see, a guillotine, and it does horrible. Nobody's showing up, and I love the line the daughters tell him that he needs more things that are alive in his museum, and what along the way, he's seeing how there's these people that are different, that are, and I'm going to use the word freak, and I'm not saying that derogatory, but I mean, that is where the word freak show comes from, is, he gathers up these people that are just very different, smallest person, tallest person, bearded woman, the whole thing, along with acts like trapeze artists and things like that. And to him, he sees the beauty in these people and sees that being different is something to be celebrated and something beautiful, and brings them together. And that's actually what starts the first circus, is bringing these people together, putting them up front. And the whole movie is just about this concept of, knowing who you are, being true to who you are, not being ashamed of who you are, really finding yourself, being proud of yourself, no matter who you are, no matter what you look like. And I'll actually use a term that's used later on in the movie. It is a celebration of humanity. In this movie, he creates the circus as a celebration of humanity, and the whole movie is about a celebration of humanity. And about really standing out, and about it being okay to be different, and about how these people that were different, that they came together through the circus, and it became their new home, and it became their new family. It was a soul family for them. And the music throughout the movie is just absolutely amazing, and just, I mean, the words are amazing, but even the title of each song says it all. And I actually want to do another video just around the music, but some of the songs in this movie are A Million Dreams, and it's about making your dreams come true, and having these dreams and sticking to them. And it's going to take a million dreams, to build the world we want to build, and we can do it. So A Million Dreams Come Alive, is about him putting the circus together, and about how we feel, when we celebrate ourselves, we come alive, and the song, the music, it's just awesome. And My favorite, and probably almost everyone's favorite, and this was actually in the Oscars as well, This Is Me. And then again, the title says it all. This is me. This is who I am. This is who I really am. I don't care what you think. I don't care what other people think. I'm not going to be ashamed of myself. I'm going to let myself shine through, and I'm going to be who I am no matter what, no matter who else is out there trying to judge me or change me. This is me. And rewrite the stars. I mean, again, the name says it all. What, how much out there, how many people, how many concepts and beliefs are out there that, you're stuck to fate. You can't change who you are. You can't change your destiny, all this kind of stuff. No, rewrite the stars, rewrite everything about yourself. Dream of what you want to be, who you want to be, who you want to be with. The song actually plays while two of the characters, again, one of the guys is from upscale rich family, and he's in love with a trapeze artist who it comes from nothing, and he's being judged by his family and his peers, and it's this tension in the relationship of he doesn't belong with her, and she doesn't believe that it can work out because of how he grew up and how he sees the world, and she's not going to be with somebody that's going to be ashamed of her. And there's so many of those amazing, beautiful themes throughout this movie of about throwing away what people think, throwing away what society says, what the other beliefs are that out there, just throwing it all out the window, and everybody being true to themselves, being true to what they want to do, who they are. And again, with P.T. Barnum, it's about making your dreams come true and doing it. I mean, he did not let failure stop him. His first museum, nobody was showing up, and he reinvented it. He recreated it into something beautiful. And then even at the end, he's forced to recreate it again, but he just keeps going. And there's even scenes in the movie where, he's kind of tested and he kind of falls away a little bit and loses his way and comes back. So again, musical, amazing movie, The Greatest Showman. Here it is again, The Greatest Showman, P.T. Barnum. Go see it, rent it, buy it. Watch it with your friends, watch it with your kids. It'll make your heart sing and touch you on a very deep level. And, for those of us that resonate with feeling different, feeling like an outcast, feeling like we don't belong, I mean, the movie definitely is going to resonate, particularly with those of you who have those feelings. But because this movie is done in just such an entertaining, joyful way, no matter who you are, you can watch this movie and enjoy it and come out singing. So let me know what you thought of it. Comment below. Please follow this video series, and I will see you again soon. Thank you. This is The Greatest Show.